Okay, so you were sitting next to Rita as she slowly opens her eyes.
Okay. I want an insight
What?
check.
What?
Can I insight check her real quick, see if I notice anything?
Yeah. So as you look her over, she moves her arms very slowly towards her face. She's like, yeah, trying to, she's rubbing her eyes, trying to rub the sleep out of it, and she's just kind of looking around. Sees you. Well, I guess we're still alive.
Yeah, more or less. You had me worried.
Worried?
You've been out for at least 10 days.
Her eyes grow wide, and as her eyes grow wide, you perceive that her eyes are red, fully red. There's no pupil in there, it's just full on red.
Okay.
10 days! But how?
I don't know. What do you remember?
Loud noises, pain, hotness. Felt warm, uncomfortably so.
Well, in the middle of battle, you started casting magic and then collapsed after.
You're taking a laugh, aren't you?
I'm not familiar with that expression. Did she call?
You must be lying.
Do I really look like I'm lying?
Not necessarily, but the words you speak don't seem the truth to me. And she's kind of, it's kind of a nervous laugh. That ended her sentence.
Do you trust me?
She sighs. I trust you, but I have a hard time trusting your words. These words. Be specific.
Well, I'm only saying what I saw. You took out a few of those blights on your own.
She stares to the ceiling. Lost in thought.
Well, at least you seem to be alright.
She does. Albeit a bit confused.
Mm-hmm. Alright. I imagine you must be hungry. I'll go down and get you a meal.
Yeah, I am.
Okay. I'll be right back. And I'll go and I'll buy her a meal.
So you go downstairs. Yuma, you're probably downstairs. Kind of singing. Dolos is probably out there. Causing
Flirting with
mischief.
the girls.
Yeah, causing mischief.
Unsuccessfully, I might add.
No, not necessarily unsuccessfully, but...
As dark as night. I've become a myth here.
Tyraneus is taking one of his walks.
Are you like saying like like around town like I've become a myth? I'm as dark as night.
No, he's not stupid enough to do that. So, Tyraneus, you see Drake coming down with a very relieved expression. You've been close enough to him and to most of your other party members to know these kinds of things by now.
I'm not hiding anything either. That helps.
No, and he just goes up to the bar, slams the silver down. 1 meal, please. Very happily. Are you gonna do anything to that, or?
Well, I asked him when are we going to be ready to go.
What time? What time of the day is it, Wrath?
Midday-ish.
Why don't we leave tomorrow morning? I'm kind of tired myself, actually.
Okay, I think I'll go for a walk.
Okay, so Yuma goes outside for a walk.
You mean
No, that was.
Tyraneus?
No,
Yeah.
Tyraneus. You were already on a walk, Tyraneus.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were asking.
You're still
how I was
walking.
responding.
I was...
You
sorry,
said
I meant
Tyraneus.
Yuma.
Good
I
enough.
meant Yuma then. It's my fault entirely. Yuma?
For leaving tomorrow, I will do the same as usual. Same as always.
So, you bring the food up to Rita. She eats it extremely fast. And by the time you come up to her room, she's already dressed and she's standing, though hungry, which you helped her with, so to say. She seems more than fine. Somehow, your warrior's eye sees that she is somehow stronger than she was before.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, she seems more energetic.
Is there like a mirror or something? Something like a reflective surface that I could use? Like even my sword?
You could probably get a mirror from somewhere here in this tavern. That shouldn't be a problem.
Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna show her eyes. Say this is a little different.
Her eyes grow wide. Yeah, that is new. Huh. She kind of looks at herself. You know, to be honest, I don't dislike it. Kind of trying to move her eyes around, and she doesn't have any white on it. And she says, "But where are my pupils?" She tries like every type of corner that she can find to search for her pupils, and she can't find it.
Does she look cute while doing it? So I'm trying to hold.
Finds on what you find cute.
Yeah, so
I would think she's trying to like look backwards or something.
Yeah.
With her eyes or something. It's like
the eye completely weird, but trying the other eye to go down so she can see underneath the eye.
It's hilarious because she's looking around, but if you look in a mirror, the only way you can see your own eyes is if you look straight at them anyway. So it's like she's looking like it's really weird. Like
she's trying to move one eye upwards so she can kind of point the other eye towards that eye, so she could kind of see it like that-ish. She's trying all sorts of things, but to no avail.
I know, it's just like it's so. To me, it just seems like that would be so childish and innocent. I think I would chuckle at it in real life, much less Drake. He'd chuckle a little bit.
So are you trying to hide your chuckle?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay, so you're kind of hiding your chuckle behind your mouth, behind your hand. And she's like, she sees you chuckle, and she then immediately kind of stops. She like shrugs, and she's like, well, whatever.
Your skin also is a little redder, if you hadn't already noticed.
She then immediately looks at her skin as well. She's like, no, it's not. Is it?
Yeah, it is a little bit.
No, it's not. I know my own skin better than anyone. I should hope. Have you been doing weird stuff while I was unconscious?
Yes, but that's not the point.
I have.
Are you there? And do you actually?
Her eyes may even turn a little more red, but not like the flamey, pinkish kind of red, but like full-on dark red. The change is obvious to you.
And I immediately flash the mirror in front of her face again.
Oh, look at that! Now I don't have to tell people I'm angry. Glaring at you.
I was joking.
You better. And with those words, she just walks out of the room, saying, "I'm going for a walk. See if I can see well in daylight."
Okay. Just watch yourself. 10 days on the bed isn't good for your health.
I slept enough, I think.
Mm-hmm. Fish, take it easy.
And she is. She walks downstairs. You don't see her doing anything else.
So do we all get back or something?
Well, I guess I think I'll just go down into the tavern and just keep an ear open.
So you go down to the tavern.
Hear about my stories.
About your exploits.
Hearing about what Dolos has been doing in the entire time.
There's my perception check.
You kind of hear the same stories that the other people have already heard, and that you have heard the first day you were here. But now you can hear all sorts of new, like, small mischievous things and things that have been stolen, and you're thinking by yourself. In a couple of minutes, or like an hour later or so, Dolos comes sitting next to you and starts whispering to you what he has been doing, and everything's completely clear for you.
Hey, Dragon!
In the meantime, while Tobinius, you return from your walk, and you can see a thiefling, not skipping, but partly skipping across the town.
She's got a little pep in her step.
Yeah.
I nod to her.
She nods back. Seems fairly happy. You haven't seen her this happy before, and she just kind of skips towards the forest and then turns to the side and starts walking or skipping across the forest floor. It's kind of weird to see a thiefling skip like that. Not something you'd see every day, even if you walk around with one for a couple of months. By the evening, all 5 of you are sitting around the tavern, inside the tavern around the table. Go ahead.
Well, I guess the plan is... Do we know what these towns are named?
Yes, you have your map is quote-unquote updated, so you know what the towns are named.
Okay.
You can see them.
So I guess tomorrow...
Halores is our next one.
Yeah, Halores is the next town, and then we'll head down to Abdera, which I believe has the cockatrice problem. I think. Let me double check. Look at my journal.
Pretty sure that's right.
Yeah, you basically grab out your map and start talking about these things.
Those are completed quests, my active quests. Yeah, it's in Abdera. So go down there, take care of some cockatrices, which will get us some money per head as well. We can sell the bodies too for food, assuming that they still have a cockatrice problem. Have I heard any news about that still, Wrath?
Not in this town. All the news is about the murders, the stealings, and the mischief.
So we could go check out that statue, but in all honesty, I don't really care for it. It doesn't seem like it's going to be worth much. Oh, by the way, Wrath, real quick, did we get any XP for finishing the quest, or was that all considered?
No, I haven't considered that.
Okay.
100 experience each.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't really care to go check out that statue thing that we saw. In fact, it kind of crept me out. So I kind of just want to go ahead and head south.
Yeah, I just
I'm
want
not
to go.
really familiar with that quest you were talking about.
Oh, well, we just overheard that there were cockatrices down in Abdera, and there were a problem, and we could make some money by killing them and then selling off the body parts.
What are those?
They're basically chickens that can temporarily petrify you with their saliva.
Ah, that sounds like a problem. I'm fine with going there. Sounds fun.
Okay.
Maybe I can steal more in Abdera.
It's a larger city.
Yeah, more to steal. Also, more higher security.
Don't worry about that. I'm very stealthy.
Mm-hmm. I roll my eyes.
Not worried.
I'm listening to this, right? I roll my eyes too, and I'm like, and I thought I was cocky.
So, how long will it take to get to Helorus? Like
A
2
week.
weeks?
We have a horse.
Oh, we have a horse.
Yeah.
Do I have a horse?
No, we have a horse cart. So you
Oh,
could,
horse cart.
yeah, it's a horse with a cart, so we just go on the horse cart.
Alright.
That cuts our speed in half. It should be about maybe a little less than a week.
We have 9 days of horse food.
Okay, why don't you go ahead?
I'm gonna buy some arrows before we...
Yes, good idea. I was actually forgot to mention you should buy some arrows. Yeah. Stock
I'm gonna
up.
get 30 of them. Or 23 extra.
Just buy a...
arrows are sold in bundles of 20.
Yeah, just buy a bundle.
Then I get 20.
That's a gold.
How much gold? 1 gold?
1 gold.
1 gold.
Okay.
So you basically go like to a general goods store where people can buy all sorts of things, and within this village, it's also the place you go to grab arrows, that sort of thing.
Can I also look for short swords?
Not in here. There
Not
is
in
there is a blacksmith, but he mostly deals with very
Tools?
basic weapons and tools. So you
Alright.
won't find a short sword out there.
Yeah, I want to... Yeah, I probably will get... We'll wait until, like, Abdera to find an actual, like, good weaponsmith or armorsmith.
I mean,
Yeah, alright.
you now have been in bars for a couple of days.
About a week.
Yeah, for a week even. So, you know, you have a general idea about how many people there are in here. And yeah, it's not a big town. It's just a relatively small-sized village. So yeah, there's no reason why a giant blacksmith would even be there.
Okay,
There are many big things.
I guess we should probably go ahead and buy some more horse feed.
Yeah, I spent 2 silver and bought 4 more days worth, so we've got 13 days.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How long will it take for us to get there, Wrath?
Yeah, it's
Apparently 5 seconds.
you can use the measuring stick. It won't help you.
Yeah, it's 60 feet.
It's a road through the forest. It's not hilly, or not necessarily hilly, but it's quite a dense forest. So, if you follow the entire road, it'll take you around 7 days to get there.
And this
With
is...
the cart.
So yeah, it'd be 2 weeks on foot, 1 week with the cart.
Yeah.
Okay. So if no one has
And
anything...
that's comfortable travel.
Yeah. We're not in any real rush. Alright, so if anyone has no problem, I guess we'll just go ahead and leave in the morning then.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So the next day comes. Does Rita have anything to say?
No, Rita's happy to go along. She did 8 again. A lot.
Okay. I already subtracted the money.
So. You move.
Okay. So
Yeah, roll 7, the basic things, right?
it's 1.
No, that's -2, -3.
There we go.
Oh, there it is.
Oh no.
Go ahead.
Roll D100.
Yep.
Roll 100. Aw.
That's 49.
You want to see another
Go
dragon?
100.
I rolled a 99.
More quests.
What was it?
49.
49. So, your hammer goes off like crazy.
Awesome. Perception check?
Perception check.
Yes.
Everyone should
Do
get
I
it.
see the hammer too?
You all...
Everybody feels the hammer.
yeah,
All right.
everybody...
It's a
All
weapon
right,
of
it's
warning,
feeling.
so if you're close enough, which all of you are.
Bam! 6. 7.
Oh wow, I rolled really high.
Yeah, all the
You
regulars
really
are ready.
all
on
of you
alert.
look around really hardly, trying to find whatever it is the weapon is trying to warn you for, but you can't find anything. The biggest threat you can see is a squirrel.
Is the ground bulging at all?
Ground's not bulging.
Invisible?
Okay, I'm gonna draw my weapon, and just prepare to slash at something, and I'm gonna move next to. I'm gonna have put myself basically in front of Rita.
Should we
Can
do
I
an
go
Arcana
stealth?
check?
Yeah,
Hey,
you
what?
go stealth. Knock yourselves out.
No,
An Arcana
Arcana.
check?
Go ahead.
So
I
Dolos is.
disappear. Poof.
I'll check around for Arcana as well.
I'm not gonna bother. I'm on full alert, looking for movement.
Tyraneus, you can feel magical energy surrounding you, all of you, but it's non-active magical energy. It
Well,
isn't
I can see the
directed
same.
anywhere. It's
And not
just
something
there.
we felt before.
Yeah, you have felt it on multiple occasions, really, but not like this strong. Usually, magic is around you, and you can kind of feel it, but not like this. This is like a high concentration of magical energy that doesn't do anything.
Okay, I
Can
warned
I
the others
can
about
I
it.
sense it? Can I sense it too? Since I rolled a 19.
Yes, you can sense it as well.
Okay.
All right, well, keep going. I said we just keep going with the cart.
Can't he talk to the squirrel?
Well, we could wait 10 minutes.
By that time, the scroll's gone.
Can we try to catch the squirrel?
Don't worry about it.
Oh.
Okay.
Why don't we just keep going? If my warning star of warning, well, like comparing this to the dragon wrath, how much of a warning is it giving?
Worse.
Wow.
Way worse.
Okay, we want to
gotta
leave.
It goes ballistic.
So it's wow. Okay, yeah, we leave.
Can we check the? I don't know. Can we somehow check the? check the thing itself to make sure it's not like I don't know malfunctioning.
It's magic.
Turning it off.
I don't know. Sometimes magic messes up. I don't know.
Okay, we leave. We continue,
Yeah.
keeping vigilance. If
Same pace?
I don't want to find something that's worse. I think we have a slightly until we get out of danger. We have a slightly increased pace. Because
Okay.
dang, this thing is apparently kind of worse than a dragon.
You continue driving, and 10 seconds after you continue driving, the maze isn't doing anything anymore.
We should map it. Like where it happened.
Sure, that's not a bad idea.
Okay, well, why don't we, since it stopped here, why don't we go ahead and go forward for about another 5 minutes, and then look for an animal for Tyraneus to talk to.
Yeah. Sure.
Where does this happen, Wrath?
Right around here.
Yeah. I was
More
about to
north.
say.
It's your 4th day. So it's
Oh,
more like
so here.
Is it the
here-ish.
4th day? Isn't it like the 5th day?
I think it
First,
was
second,
4th.
third, fourth, fifth. The 5th day.
Oh, 5th. Okay, then it's yeah, more in the blue
The box.
square-ish, here-ish, yeah,
Okay.
around that area.
Blip, blip, blip.
You drive for another couple of minutes, and then stop.
Yep, and we keep vigilance while Tyraneus ritually casts talk to animals. Because why not?
What animals are in the area here?
Basic forest animals. So what do you want? Yeah.
What interesting birds are in the area?
Man, for someone who likes to collect teeth, you sure have a bird fetish.
Teeth
What?
are from enemies, not from friends. Any ravens? Any ravens? I like ravens.
Sure, there's a raven.
Okay, so I cast it on the raven.
The animal friendship?
You
No,
actually
talk to
just
animals.
No,
cast
you
the
cast it
spell
on yourself. Yeah.
And then
So you virtually cast it on
speak to the
yourself,
raven.
and then you speak. You can speak to animals, period, now.
My misunderstanding. Okay, fair enough. But nonetheless, I focus on the raven and wave him over, call him over, and toss him a morsel.
He flies
say,
over.
Greetings,
Sits,
friend.
Kind of confused look. Hello.
And I toss him another morsel. We've just come from a little bit farther up the road, and I point in the direction. We sent something very powerful. Are you familiar with anything in the forest that's causing any disturbances?
Disturbances? No, that has been there since I hatched.
What is it?
I don't know.
Has it ever done anything
No.
other than
A lot of-
sensation?
It's actually quite fun. A lot of people, like two-leggers, come there, stand there, and are like very, very looking around, and then they move away.
So
Like-
nothing's ever.
like what you did.
I see, and nothing's ever happened to anyone or any animals because of it,
No,
and you don't know why it's there.
it's there always.
I
Always
see.
been there.
Okay, well, I tell the others what I found out, and are there any things that maybe I should ask that I didn't think about?
No.
I can't think of anything.
Have you seen any? Ask him if you've seen any shiny objects in that area.
Okay, friend, have you seen any shiny objects in that area?
He kind of hips back and forth. No shiny objects there.
Anything there that doesn't belong to the forest?
If you find anything there that is shiny, give it to me, please. I like shiny things.
We'll do that, but is there anything there in that area that doesn't belong to the forest other than that sensation?
That sensation belongs to the forest.
I see.
It has always been there, so it's part of forest.
Okay, thank him and then toss him another morsel and head back to the coach.
Okay, so do you guys want to go back and investigate or continue on?
I want to investigate.
I ask Rita.
I'm
too.
fine with either.
Yeah, I'm curious if it's part of the forest and I want to find out more.
Does Rita
Rita-
have an opinion?
No.
Wow. Did you say this out loud?
You say no, she glares at you.
Her eyes are just like bright red now.
No, extremely dark red.
Dark
Usually
red.
Bright red.
I'm
so they
like,
turn
I'm just
dark
kidding.
red. He's like,
I
yes, I am
slowly shift
interested.
away from him.
By the
He's
way,
like, yes, I am interested.
by the way, I also glare at him,
Okay.
Double glare.
and you see, my eyes are now golden and they have a slit. So they're like
I'm
cat
like,
eyes.
Oh, right. I'm like weird.
So that kind of
So-
pissed me off
It
a little
kind of
bit.
freaked me out. Yeah.
Rita basically takes the reins of the horses, which she has done on, or of the horse, which she has done on multiple times, and she just casually tries to, casually turns the cart around.
Should I roll animal handling?
No,
Oh, okay. I was gonna say like it could be funny though.
she can casually do it. It's no problem. She
Okay.
just does it and turns back around.
I hop on the cart.
You are already on the cart.
Well, I
He,
get off.
he
and
still
I get
hops
off.
on it. He's on it and then he hops on it.
Oh, okay.
All right, so we
I
go
need to
back.
stretch my legs.
Sure you did. So she stops a couple of she stops fairly close to where the magic was.
Okay, so I guess we'll just like keep the horse. Oh, you still have to speak to animals, so you could literally just say to the horse, "You just stay here for a minute."
Hey, friend horse, please stay here for a few minutes.
Sure
Shouldn't
thing,
we-
boss.
Shouldn't we leave him somewhere off the road? Otherwise, someone might take
It's
the
not
horse.
like I can go anywhere with this cart on my back.
We're right here at the edge, basically the edge of the magic. It's fine.
Alright.
All right, so I guess I'll also Arcana check as I have yet to do so.
I'll just make an attempt.
I also sense the magic, I guess.
What did you roll?
An 18.
Yeah, you
So
said
it was awesomely 820.
But
Okay, yeah.
Now your information about the magic is just less, so you don't feel anything else, and the information you got from the magic casters is more than you got from yourself. And Dolos is like, yep, magic.
Explains everything.
All right, so does I'm gonna walk a little bit, and does my Warhammer like does it or my Morningstar does it like the warning intensify in a certain direction?
No, it doesn't intensify. At one point, there's no warning. When you put one step further, there's full on, holy shit, there's a dragon in front of your face. Warning.
Oh, okay. All right, so how I want to walk across. I'm gonna walk across its entirety and like measuring it out. Try to find the center.
You measure it out. It's a few meters. It's squared, so it's like 4 by 5. 20
Okay.
square meters.
Okay, so
Should we dig?
well, that would be something I think. So I'm gonna perception check. Everyone should perception check, because why not? That's Rita's.
I rolled a 9 because I don't think we're really...
I rolled a natural 20.
So what are you guys perceiving?
Like trying to see if anything is out of the ordinary within the box, more specifically in the center-ish area. Like, is there any earth that seems a little strange? Is there like maybe a mirage in the air? Something might be floating there. That type of thing.
There's nothing weird, or obviously weird, or even less obviously weird about this specific area. Which is, yeah, whatever it is.
It doesn't like anyone's dug anything here.
No, it seems like your basic ordinary part of a road.
So it's on the road. Also.
It's on the road, but you drove over it, so yeah.
Yeah, see, we don't have detect magic, do we?
Nope. Well, I don't.
I might have it, but not memorized.
Yuma, what are your spells? What did you switch
I don't have
out?
detect magic anymore.
Yeah, you had it at first.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if our druid has it, we could just camp here or camp nearby,
Yeah, we could wait.
and then stay a day longer. No, not really. Like, what time of the day is it? Like midday? Wrath?
Yeah, it's around midday.
Yeah, so we'll lose half a day of travel. Give or take. If our druid can learn it or memorize it.
Well, if it's one of his spells.
Yes, it's a first level spell, detect magic.
Okay.
So for the duration, you can
And
sense the
you have
presence of...
chosen that spell, right? It's not just in the druid's list, you have actually chosen it.
I'm sorry?
It's
I thought-
a spell that you have direct access to, correct?
Yeah.
If I memorize it, yes.
Let's see what the druid said about spell memorizing, if you can...
It just has to take a long rest.
Yeah, but from what you can choose from.
Yeah, any
Does-
spells that you can cast normally.
It's in my list. It's in my...
Yeah,
it's
okay,
a
you
druid
have
first
put
level
it
spell.
specifically in... No, I mean... there are like two lists. There's like a list of spells you know, and the list of spells you're going to use that day.
Right.
Yeah, this is one I know,
He-
but
he
I don't have on my
Okay.
list to use.
But
Yeah.
it's not like one of the other druidic spells that you have not learned.
I'm not sure what you mean by that.
Yeah. I
You
don't
mean
know
the
what you mean either.
archetype?
What I mean,
Like-
there are technically 3 druid spell lists. You have the entire freaking spell list. You have the spell list of spells that you as a druid yourself knows. and you have the spell list of spells that you as a druid can use at that time.
Well, because the way I understand it
Or
is
is
that
the druid
there
one
is
of
only
the guys who can just pick and choose between the massive spell list every single day? Because I
Yeah.
don't think that's true.
I think that is the case.
Yeah, anything that's in the druid first level druid spell, I know them,
Prepare-
and I can pick from any
So
of
it says
those
you prepare the
to
list
memorize.
of druid spells that are available for you to cast, choosing from the druid spell list.
Okay, so you can actually change the spells whenever you want to.
With a
If
long
I
rest.
have enough long rest, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm used to the wizard rules, and they can't. They really have a massive spell list, and they need to choose a couple of those spells which they can memorize, and from that list they need a couple, or they choose a couple of spells which they can use or something.
Prepare a list of druid spells. It says prepare a list of spells that are available for you to cast, choosing from the druid spell list.
I'm at the screen, so there's no problem.
Yeah. So we can set up camp nearby and then have him do detect magic in the morning. What do you guys think?
Well,
Okay. Fine by me.
How effective do you think it would be? Because I mean, like,
Well, that's
it's
let me tell you what the spell is, though. It says you can sense the magic. You can also use your action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic. And you learn its school of magic, if any. The spell can penetrate most barriers, but it is blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, and a thin sheet of lead. Or 3 feet of wood or dirt.
So theoretically, if it was underground, you should be able to see it as long as it's within 3 feet. But you will be able to pinpoint it. It sounds like from the spell.
Anyway, I'm willing to do that. I can remove animal friendship, I guess.
Okay.
You can put it back the day after. So
yeah, but actually, detect magic is a really good spell. Period. So I would almost suggest you keep it in.
Oh, you know what? Disregard what I said. It's a ritual spell, so I can do 10 minutes and do a ritual for it.
if it's in your spell.
Actually, here's the question. Because
That's
it's
one
not
thing I'm doubting. I don't
memorized. If it's a ritual, can you just straight up do it?
I don't think so. Because that would be. I think you can use the ritual to forego the I need to expend a spell slot.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, I
But
think
not, I can now cast this spell because it's on the spell list. Or
I
something,
think the
but I
idea.
didn't memorize
I
it.
think the idea is that you have to get familiar with the spell, and then you can ritually cast it. So yeah, you have to. It have to be on your actual list for you to still use it.
Okay, the only one I haven't used so far, as I said, is Animal Friendship, which I hate to get rid of as a druid, but
Honestly,
if we spend a day, I
yeah.
can change it over to Detect Magic.
Okay, yeah, so we'll go set up camp a little ways away.
Okay, you set up camp. The night is uneventful. Morning comes. Druid knows its spell.
Okay, I cast it as a ritual form.
Okay.
So you sit around, cast the spell. From the moment you cast the spell, you immediately close your eyes. The slight shining of magic, it's almost blinding. There is an enormous amount of magic in this area, but you cannot see where it originates from. It goes up to the sky, and it goes down the 30 feet of dirt that you can see.
3 feet, but yeah.
Or 3 feet even.
So no source detected otherwise.
No source detected, but you can see there's like a column of magical energy.
Okay, well, I pass that information along to the others.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and stand in the very center of it and fire a firebolt straight up. What happens?
I'm going to move away out of the area,
Roll 1d20.
behind a tree.
Everybody moves away. Roll 1d20.
Ooh.
The fireball goes out, and you start casting the fireball. It forms in your hand, and it immediately grows 4 sizes bigger and just explodes right in your face.
Awesome. Do I take damage?
Yes, you freaking do.
How much?
4 times the amount of your firebolt.
Awesome. So that is going to be 8d10.
And then it's going to be halved because you were partially.
Yeah, so I take 17 points of damage.
So
That's
you
actually
are
not that bad.
you guys are like looking from the outside, see
So-
this bolt expand immediately, explode, fire everywhere, and you can see Drake in the middle. The hell?
Singed.
Am I missing an eyebrow?
Kind of like that.
Mythbusters reference right there, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Alright, so I actually lost 9 health because my temporary HP went away. So I'm at 43. I still have more health than everyone else.
Tobinius, your spell is still active. You can see like the magical essence is gone for the color is gone, the magic is gone for like a couple of seconds. Go freak, your hammer shuts up for a couple of seconds, and then it's back on full tilt.
Okay, that kind of makes sense, I guess.
In other words, it absorbed the magical energy, and then
Amplified it amplified it, but whatever spell or magic it
it's
happens,
unstable.
I don't know if
No,
it's
maybe it's like
unstable
electricity.
necessarily,
You're
but
using it up, and so you're drawing from it, and it drains it, and then you stop drawing from it, and it refills.
exactly.
What's electricity?
Water, like a fountain. There you go.
Oh, okay.
It's like water in a I don't know if canals or dams or things like
Okay,
that
well,
exist here.
we didn't get any useful information from all this.
Was there like a school of magic that like? Can I understand what type of magic it
Or is
is?
it just pure magic?
It's pure magic.
Okay.
Maybe it's just a thing. I don't.
It's
it doesn't
pure magical essence.
Based on what the Raven said, it doesn't sound like it's that unnatural even.
Yep, I think this is way outside of our expertise, so we should just go ahead and not worry about it and leave.
We can ask about it in the towns.
Yeah,
True.
they probably know something.
Okay, so I guess we'll leave.
You pack everything up, you kind of dust yourself off from all the ashes, step on the cart, and
And-
you move off.